Hello, I'm Jakvard, and I wanted to make a small wrap-up of my very short Jakvard tries Wartales series, as I didn't want to leave the series hanging without a proper closing video. While I did enjoy my time with Wartales, and I generally think that this is a good game, it just didn't manage to captivate me, and I will end the series here. As I said, I do think that Wartales is a good game, and if you're the type of player that enjoys tactical combat and RPG elements, this game might just scratch that itch perfectly for you. Managing your mercenaries and building them to your liking is fun, and works just as well here in Wartales as in a similar game like XCOM, for instance. Picking their specializations, equipments, and professions provides a lot of customization, and you can really build your mercenaries the way you want them. This combined with world exploration, where you traverse the land between villages and farms, picking up quests and materials along the way, makes for a strong foundation for this game. Here you can encounter wandering merchants, roaming bandits and wildlife to hunt, which ties into the combat of the game. If you have played XCOM or similar games before, you will feel right at home, and the game has some new mechanics that makes it differ a little bit from its peers. Like the surround mechanic, where units get a plus 20% damage taken debuff if they are surrounded. And you can also accidentally shoot your own troops if they are too close to your target when using a bow, which makes the relationship between those two mercenaries deteriorate. The graphics and sounds are all well done, and while it won't blow you away or anything, they are more than enough to get the job done. I'm having a hard time putting my finger on why this game didn't manage to draw me in more, but I think a part of it is just up to personal preference, as the game design is leaning more towards a grounded, realistic feel, or at least low fantasy, which just doesn't appeal to me as much as a fantasy or science fiction setting. Positives: satisfying tactical combat, fun world exploration, build variety for your mercenaries, and good graphics and sounds. Negatives: I don't have a lot of negatives to say about the game, but if I would say some, it would be that you're kind of thrown into the game. A lot of different choices needs to be made without having a basic understanding of the game, and this combined with little to no explanation of basic controls or concepts can make the start of the game a little bit jarring. Different stats and conditions could be better explained, by for instance having the keywords be hoverable so a small tooltip pops up to explain it. Uneven difficulty. Early engagements are very easy, but shortly after the difficulty kind of spikes, and I think a smoother curve would benefit the early game. I mean, this does also teach players about the flee mechanic, which might be the intent, but smoothing this out a little would be preferable, I think. So, my final thoughts. Wartales is a good game, and if the thought of mixing XCOM and Mount & Blade into one game appeals to you, then I would certainly recommend this one. It just wasn't for me, and I will be playing something else instead. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye bye.